And finally, for today, we have Inter Miami going up against New York City FC, where New York is also trying to rebound from the loss of last week. I believe they played against Cincinnati on a one nil loss, so they need a win pretty much. While Inter Miami are also looking for a rebound after a brutal, miserable loss by the Red Bulls in New Jersey in a really terrible weather that happened last week. So that we need this win, or a draw would be satisfying, especially since Messi is still out with the injury. And also we had some other injuries too. Ferreira was out due to injury. Christoph was out due to injury. I forgot one more, but either way, Inter Miami going up against New York City FC in Chase Stadium, I'm still calling it Tri-Bank Stadium. Screw it. I will say this: Inter Miami should have had this one. Suarez, I thought Suarez was absolutely goated. He was goat. So it starts off with the. I think Inter Miami had the possession first. But either way, not much happened until the 6th minute, where Inter Miami had a corner and it was conceded by Trayvon Gray. Marcelo Wang. Welcome to Marcelo Wegans. I can't pronounce that name. He tries to do a header, but he missed to the left. There was an offside from Inter Miami with the same player. Then New York had a attempt, Santiago Rodriguez, but that was saved by Drake Callender. And then there was a foul on Gressel. Tanashevich with the free kick, and David Ruiz a little bit after that tries to get one, but that was saved there. As I'm about to look at the name, Matthew Freese, who was just Matthew Freese was just goated tonight against Inter Miami, especially against Suarez. Corner kick for Inter Miami, but that was conceded by Freese. Suarez wins a free kick there, and then with the free kick. With the free kick there by Suarez, there would be an opportunity there, and then with a good pass by Gressel, Luis Suarez with the header, and it goes to the back of the net. It's 1-0 into Miami. Suarez gets what I believe his 9th goal of this tenure with Inter Miami. Let me double check. 9 games, 7 goals. Okay, 7 goals. I was 2 numbers short. 9 games, he got 7 goals. There you go. So yes, Suarez gets another one against New York City FC, and it was a good header too. A little bit after that, Robert Taylor tries to get one, but he misses to the right. Then Luis Suarez tries to get one, but that was saved by Freese. That's just one of many saves from Freese against Suarez. Santiago Rodriguez tries to get one from the right foot, but he misses high wide to the right. Suarez tries to get one, but he just barely missed to the left, or to the right rather. Wolf wins a free kick. There was a delay because of injury that happened with the foul on Wangment. I can't pronounce what shit. Sorry. Tanashevich gets a yellow card off a terrible foul that he has committed. And then in the 34th minute. In the 34th minute, there was a goal. By ESPN said Adrian Martinez, which is incorrect. I think ESPN may have mixed up the name, but it's actually Alonso Martinez. Alonso Martinez. Oh, I'm sorry, Alonso Martinez, not Alfonso. Alonso Martinez gets his first goal in his New York City FC career. So while it was a nice goal with the right foot assisted by Keaton Parks, it was a terrible giveaway there with Alba not being there to save the ball. That's what happens, and it became a tie game, and that shall remain like that for the rest of the game. Wegand with the attempt misses to the left, just barely. Alonso Martinez tries to get another one, but that was blocked. David Ruiz, a little bit after that, gets a header in, but he misses. A couple of minutes into stoppage, there was a corner kick by Inter Miami that was conceded by Tavon Gray. There was a couple of fouls there, but in the end, first half it ends 1-1. Second half, Thiago Martins gets a foul. Suarez gets a free kick, and there will be another corner for Inter Miami. Tavon Gray concedes it. Alonso Martinez tries to get another one in, but that was blocked away. Corner kick for New York City. Sergio Busquets concedes it. Then Thiago Martins with the header, but he misses. He misses to the left. Then a little bit after that, Munsev Bakrar with the shot from this header from the head, and it hit the post, and it almost makes it 2-1 New York City. But thankfully that did not happen. But he did make another attempt there, Bakrar, but he misses. He misses too far to the right, following the corner. That was close. Then Grissel gets shown a yellow there. I believe it was due to the fact that he was protesting this foul to the referee, and that is just one of those calls where it's a weird call to make. But don't worry, there's worse ones. Grissel gets a yellow card there. Robert Taylor tries to shoot one, but that was blocked away. Handball by Martinez. Suarez. It's just so unfortunate. Suarez tries to get one off the left foot on the top left corner, and I don't know how Matthew Freese is able to save that one. That was just a great save. I mean, what do you want me to say? That was a great save by Freese. And after that, there will be a corner for Inter Miami that was conceded by James Sands. And Suarez, after that, tries again, and that's also saved by Freese. Yeah, we're getting robbed. But another corner kick, and conceded by Freese. Just what do you want me to say? Ryan Saylor then gets a yellow card off a bad foul. Bakrar with the attempt, he misses. There was an injury on Yannick Bright for Inter Miami. He was able to get off the field, but he had to be replaced by Aviles, so he has to go to the bench there. Suarez tries another one, but he just barely missed to the left. A couple of substitutions for New York City. Julian Fernandez for Bakrar. Kevin O'Toole replaces Elenik. And then Suarez tries again. He misses to the left. And a little bit after that, David Ruiz with the right foot. He also misses. Then there will be some delay because of some discussions. Then we get back to it. Then Suarez once again feeling it, trying to get this goal. Once again misses. Suarez was due for a goal. He was due for a goal, but he just could not find the back of the net. A couple more substitutions for Inter Miami. Jose Casas de Abadal replaces Grissel, and then Leo Alfonso replaces Taylor, making his debut, I believe. There will be a foul on Aviles, not this call, but the call after. Not this one, yeah. So Suarez, then after that, he gets absolutely robbed by Matthew Freese, and Freese is just saving soccer balls. It's just astonishing. Then this call, this was a terrible call. This was a terrible call. What happened was the New York City FC player just falls down on the ground. He just flat out falls down on the ground. Aviles is right there, but the referee calls a foul on Aviles anyway. And I don't know if it was Aviles or was it Ruiz. It might have actually been Ruiz. Oh, okay. Now if I think about it, it was Ruiz. Aviles did show the yellow card off that foul. Ruiz. Okay, it was Ruiz, not Aviles. Ruiz was right there in the proximity. New York City FC player falls down on the ground, but yet they call a whistle on David Ruiz anyway. that is just a terrible. It was just a terrible call. It was a terrible call, and that gives New York City a possession of the soccer ball. Now, with before we continue, I'm glad the CBA finally agrees with the refs, and now we got the real refs on the field. But geez, that was a bad call. Just a bad call. And then there was a shit show that happened. What happened was there was some confusion with the substitutions and time waste. Excuse me. Yeah, it was more so with the substitutions and time wasting from New York City FC. The coach was complaining about, see if we can get guys off the field and being replaced. But then Inter Miami feels like they're time wasting this. They need the point badly, but they're time wasting it. Tata was complaining. A couple of players were complaining, like Suarez, Alba. They were complaining, but New York City got away with it. There's no time wasting penalty. They were able to be granted with some substitutions and Andres Pereira replaces Martinez and Malachi Jones replaces Tanashevich. That was just an incredible shit show, and it caused a big delay. It caused a really big delay. Then there would be a lot of fouls that happen. One of them was by Malachi. One of them, Malachi Jones, actually comes in to protest the call against James Sands, and he gets shown a yellow card. Then a corner kick happened for Inter Miami. That was conceded by Sands. Then there would be something happens regarding ball possession. I believe Suarez was really unhappy, protesting the official call, and that caused a delay. Suarez gets shown a yellow card again for sticking up for his team. He gets another yellow card for backing his team up, yelling at the referees. So then we get 9 minutes of stoppage. 9 minutes. Couple of fouls later by Miami, New York, Miami again, New York. We finally get an attempt in the death, by almost the death, and almost all those chances by Suarez, who should have had 2 or 3 goals in this game, only gets 1. And yet, if we somehow lost this game, this would have sucked. The loss would have been absolutely devastating. Thankfully, Drake Callender was there to save the shot against Santiago Rodriguez. Inter Miami gets caught offside, and that would do it. So both teams have to share a point, as Inter Miami have to look for the big match against Monterrey, which I believe it's on Wednesday. When we look at the statistics with this match, Miami had more of the possession time with 56.1, while New York had 43.9. 6 shots on goal for Inter Miami, got 1, while New York City FC had 3 shots on goal, with getting one by Alonso Martinez. 16 shot attempts for Inter Miami's 10 first for New York City. 13 fouls for Inter Miami, 14 for New York City. 4 yellow cards for Inter Miami, 2 yellow cards for New York City, no red cards. 7 corner kicks for Inter Miami, while New York City had 2. 2 saves by Drake Callender all game long, and Matthew Freese has 5 saves all game long. And that's what happens there. All right, coming up next for Inter Miami, it's the game on Wednesday. It's a huge game, one of the big games, and we should see Lionel Messi come back in this game against Monterrey. And thankfully, for this game, it is going to be at Shea Stadium, the first leg. But the week after, we go to Mexico, and that's going to be tough. So if there's any game where we need to score some goals, it's this one. And hopefully Messi would be back for this game, shoot some goals. It's a big match. It's a quarterfinals for CONCACAF. If we get 2 or 3 goals with the shutouts, I seriously doubt it. But if we somehow able to do it, then we might have a slight chance against them in Monterrey, Mexico, which is by the Texan border. So let's see what happens. And that game is at 10:30 p.m. the week after. Just pointing that out. So it feels like a West Coast game, but they're actually in the central eastern Mexico. So anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this one. This particular game between Inter Miami and New York City FC. It's unfortunate we didn't get 3 points, but I'll take the point here considering we didn't have Messi this one. And Messi, not Messi, Suarez was just keep getting robbed by Matthew Freese. It's just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate with this one. So that's going to do it for this one. If you have enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe for content because Miami 2G has it back. And when he does, he'll be right there with your favorite team you deserve. This is Miami 2G. Sign up, folks. Adios.